My name's Scott Brady. I'm a garage owner at Roanoke. Finishing out this garage, I get a lot of satisfaction. We have some antique barn wood siding that we've combined with some more contemporary elements. You know, this property in Roanoke is next to a railroad track. There's a bar upstairs that's, once again, the old railroad planking. Then I have memorabilia from my racing. I have a piston upstairs that came out of an engine that I blew up at Laguna Seca in California. You know, some trophies and things that I've won in vintage racing. Gas pump up there that I bought at a Barrett Jackson auction that is pretty cool, it's unique. We've got some automotive artists that have painted some things for us. I've really enjoyed the whole process. I use the garage for a lot of different things. I guess one of the things for a retreat, we'll have get-togethers here with people. I've done some small business meetings. Sometimes it's appropriate to get away from the office. When I finished the 57 Speedster, we had an unveiling at my Plano garage. You know, I think we had 60, 70 people there. We brought in a sommelier, some music, and we covered the car up and had a big unveiling, and that was super fun. It's definitely a great place for entertaining and watching a football game or whatever. I do some light maintenance and light work on my cars myself. You know, I find myself vacillating between working on cars a little bit and then I'm like, okay, I've got to clean this thing up, and then I turn it back into a display facility that I can enjoy looking at the cars and just being a part of the car community. When you build a garage on your own property, you're pretty much counting on someone coming along behind you that has some sort of a hobby that needs a 6-car or 7-car garage. And I've wrestled back and forth with that. I did very well on my property in Plano when I sold it. I think I'm in a good position where I am on this property. I think financially it's a good decision, and then I also think that whole sense of community is a big deal. Obviously the cars, some of them that you see here are the stars of the show. This Corvette back here, my vintage race car, is kind of my baby. It was a historical race car back in the day, and I found it. It had an SCCA logbook that was very accomplished, and so we rebuilt the car, and I've raced it at Indianapolis, I've raced it at Laguna Seca, raced it, you know, Circuit of the Americas, and it's been a great opportunity to meet people and travel around. So it comes down to the people. And the sense of community at Garages of America has been great. I think it's a great concept, and it's served us well. It's kind of a museum of all of the things that and the opportunities that we've had because of cars and motorcycles. It's just something that you have in your hip pocket, and when the urge hits you, you're like, you know what, I think I'm gonna go to the garage and chill.